us pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the offices of leaders and legislative assemblies for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor as your servants, whom you've been pleased to call to the performance of important tasks in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests you have committed to our church. Amen. Right. Good morning, honorable members. We shall start the business for this morning, and I call upon the clerk to start us on the order paper.
Order number 1, administration of oath.
Proceed, please.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Right. Honorable members, under this order, I have the following communication to make. Integrated strategic development plans. This may sound new to the House, but it is something that is usually done on a 10-year span of time. And I just want to guide you on what that item is about. And I start by referring you, honorable members, to Article 1854 of the Constitution of Kenya, which provides that the County Assembly may receive and approve plans and policies for A, the management and exploitation of the county's resources, and B, the development and management of its infrastructure and institutions. The fourth schedule of the Constitution, honorable members, mandates the county governments with matters of county planning and development, including land survey and mapping. And further, honorable members, Section 37 of the County Governments Act 2012 states that the County Executive Committee shall A, monitor the process of planning, formulation, and adoption of the integrated development plan by a city or municipality within the county. B, assist a city or municipality with the planning, formulation, and adoption and review of its integrated development plans. C, facilitate the coordination and alignment of integrated development plans of different cities or municipalities within the county and with the plans, strategies, and programs of national and county governments. And D, take appropriate steps to resolve any disputes or differences in connection with the planning, formulation, adoption, or review of an integrated development plan. Honorable members, pursuant to these provisions of the Constitution and the law, the County Executive Committee member for Energy, Lands, Housing, and Urban Development submitted the following integrated strategic development plans to do with the urban centers on 4th May 2022 to the Assembly. A, the Nairobi-Malili Integrated Strategic Transport Corridor Development Plan 2020-2030. B, the Mavoko Municipality Integrated Strategic Urban Development Plan 2020 to 2030. C, the Strategic Integrated Development Action Plans for Konza, Keno, Kangundo, Tala, Komarok, Ruai Eastern Bypass Transport Corridor 2019 to 2029. Honorable members, You will appreciate that these plans are to do with urban development, and you also note that they are long overdue because they are supposed to have been submitted, one of which 2019, the other one in 2020. That's why I said they are 10-year development plans. All the same, they say better late than never. So, honorable members, these plans are committed to the Environment, Lands, Energy, and Natural Resources Committee pursuant to the second schedule of the county standing orders, or the assembly, of the assembly standing orders for consideration and tabling in the assembly for approval. The committee is urged to process the reports within the soonest time possible. The second communication, honorable members, is on the 9th Afri-Cities Summit. Honorable members, the 9th Afri-Cities Summit, which is a matter of the cities in Africa, is the largest democratic gathering organized in the continent, and it is going to be held in Kisumu on the week of 17th to the 17th to 21st of May 2022. The main objective, honorable members, of the summit is to dialogue on decentralization and local governance, particularly to do with the cities in Africa. And the summit brings together, after every 3 years, African ministers, mayors, leaders, and elected officials and members of local, county governments and regional governments, civil society organizations, traditional authorities, representatives of the African diaspora, economic actors, experts, researchers, academicians, financial institutions, development partners, and many other sectors. Alongside these, honorable members, you are aware that there are also several pending businesses for this house which needs to be processed before the Synod recess on 31st of May 2022. So, honorable members, as you're being invited to that Afri-Cities Summit in Kisumu, that is next week, you are reminded that you also have your in-tray full, because you still have 3 public accounts and investments committee reports to process before the 31st of May 2022. You also have a report on a petition that has been with you on the Ndiuni water project. You have, most importantly, the budget estimates, financial year 2022-23, which calls for public participation. And you also have, you need to do also an appropriation act for that budget. Members, I remind you that you also have a petition on the Mavivia market, which still needs your processing. And members, you also have something that is also of your interest, the Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022. And I just want to draw your attention to the fact that as we talk now, it's only county assembly members, the governor and the deputy governor, who don't have a pension scheme in Kenya. It's unfortunate. We have been fighting for it through the CAF, and we even tried to be included in the pension scheme for the national parliament, but there was opposition for reasons that we do not understand. So this is the opportunity, members, for you to pass a law which will enable you to access a pension scheme. Honorable members, other assemblies, I'm told a number of others have also passed, and this is an initiative of the County Assemblies Forum. There is also, honorable members, a petition by Machacos Level 5 cleaners. This is the first time I'm seeing the petition on this paper, but I remember sometimes back about 2 weeks ago when they went on strike, staff in that health facility, I heard they marched here. We were on recess and I was not here. I heard that they marched here with some retired or some interested politician who was seeking the audience of the speaker, saying that the assembly has not intervened on their behalf. Of course, I would take that as sheer politics, because you remember in January we summoned the minister, no, the CEC Finance then. We also summoned the CEC for Health and the directors, and they said what they needed was a supplementary budget, which of course the assembly processed. But the marching to the assembly came long after all that was done. So there is this petition which must also be processed, honorable members. And then there are other bills and the plans that are awaiting the approval of the assembly. What we are saying, honorable members, is that you still have a bit of work to do, and it is good that you end the term of the assembly at least on working or serving the people. And so what we suggest, honorable members, is much as we are taking like 1 week next week for the Afri-Cities Summit, we need also to prepare ourselves to be able to process the work that is pending. And honorable members, I do appreciate that you need to travel on a date that is next week to the Afri-Cities Forum. But remember, it is proposed that before you do that, we should process some of the bills. So you're going to travel Wednesday, is it Wednesday? What is the traveling date? 18th. The traveling date will be 18th, so that on 17th, which is a day of this assembly, you process part of the bill. The other matters will be addressed administratively, so that you are facilitated to attend the summit. So, honorable members, that is the communication that is there for this morning. I ask the clerk to proceed with the order paper.
Order number 3, messages.
Proceed, please.
Order number 4, petitions.
Proceed.
Order number 5, papers.
Proceed.
Order number 6, notice of motion.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Next order.
Order number 8, the Machacos Count Sand Harvesting Amendment Bill 2021, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 11, Machakos Count Bills number 3, second reading.
Okay, so honorable members, we have this one business to be processed by Honorable Robert Kisini. Honorable Kisini.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My name is Honorable Robert Kisini, representing the people of Athi River. Honorable Robert Kisini, Chairperson in Environment, Lands, Energy and Natural Resources Committee. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order number 121-1, I beg to move the motion that the Machakos Count Sand Harvesting Amendment Bill 2021, that is Machakos Count Bill number 3, be now read a second time. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I request Honorable Kamito to second. Is a member of the committee, Environment Committee.
Honorable Kamito, Minority Leader.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I'm Alex Kamito, Leader of Minority in this House, and I stand to second the motion. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. So, Chairperson, do you have some highlights on the bill before I propose the question?
Yes, Madam Speaker.
A general outline, what it
I just want to request honorable members to do the due diligence and pass this bill, because it is controlling the sand. You know, sand harvesting in Machakos County has not been controlled, and this bill controls every aspect. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
All right. So, honorable members, I propose the question that the Machakos County Sand Harvesting bracket Amendment Bill 2021 to bracket Machakos County Bills number 3 be now read a second time. I invite you members to debate. Honorable Mita.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity. I first want to thank the chairman for that committee and the honorable members for the amendments before us, Honorable Speaker. This bill is not new in this assembly. And Honorable Speaker, as it's said, we keep on improving the laws we have. And whenever we find there is somewhere we can make the law better, I think it's the best thing we can do. Honorable Speaker, contributing as a victim of sand harvesting within my ward, Honorable Speaker, it's true that there has been some gray areas which maybe we needed to look at and reinforce the laws which have been existing. Honorable Speaker, not only about the environment where these activities take place, but also the people involved, Honorable Speaker, because most of those people who work in such areas are our youth. And you'll find, Honorable Speaker, they are being exploited by the people who come to buy the sand. Whatever they get, it's almost zero. And then there is so much destruction of environment, Honorable Speaker. A case study, I have an area called Mbondoni in my ward. And that area, Madam Speaker, there is a school, Mbondoni Primary School. And these people have been scooping sand to an extent the classrooms are almost falling, Honorable Speaker. And if we can come up with laws which can restrict, especially zoning, where sand harvesting can happen. And I believe it's not sand harvesting, but sand scooping, but sand harvesting. Because the laws must state very clearly when we need to undertake this exercise, we need to zone where it can happen. We need also to take care of the price. Because, Honorable Speaker, you find our youth are being given 100 shillings, which cannot even buy a loaf of bread, Honorable Speaker, for a family. And yet, when they get to Nairobi, or else, wherever they take the sand, the least a lorry can fetch is around 20,000. And you find at the ground they buy much at 4,000. So we need to come up with, I appreciate this law because, Honorable Speaker, it has taken care of that. It has even zoned. We come up with Machacos, like Machacos. Not everybody is involved. And if you feel you need to get into that business, Honorable Speaker, you join a registered group, which now will also control the environment and also they will control the prices. Also, Honorable Speaker, it stipulates on the time, Honorable Speaker, because mostly these people come at the wee hours of night. They come, they do their business, they park their lorries somewhere, and early in the morning is when they start transporting the sand, Honorable Speaker. But they take it from the rivers late at night when the law enforcers are not available, Honorable Speaker. Even our staff, revenue staff, when they are not available to collect tax. So there has been so much gaps which this law has taken care of. And Honorable Speaker, also it has given responsibility on the lorry owners. Before you come to fetch sand or even those hardcore or stones, Honorable Kamitu, who happens to be my neighbor, we are victims. Every time we are grading roads, and these lorries, they come, they spoil the roads. The law is taking very clear. Before you come, you also do what we call public responsibility. You take care of our roads. Yes, you come to pick material, bring some Machacos, bring maram, poor on the road. Let also the youth who are benefiting take care of the environment where these activities are being undertaken. So I want to appreciate the committee, and whenever, maybe, Honorable Speaker, we need to improve on the laws, let's act fast, because there is so much climate degradation in our areas, and even our youth are being misused. And I believe this as a responsibility of this House. When we take care of these laws, we also take care of our people. So thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I thank honorable members for the good work they have done. Thank you.
Thank you. So what Honorable Mita is talking about is a matter that is of great concern. Of course, the sustainable exploitation of our natural resources. The sand is a natural resource. And under the Mining Act, the sand is like a mineral, and it provides clearly that 15% of that revenue from that sand, each lorry, 15% of the amount sold in Nairobi should be left in that area to improve on the environment you are addressing and the roads and so on. So it is a good observation. It is hoped that with the implementation of the law, Bondoni issues would be addressed with the money from the same mineral. And that should go for every other mineral from every part of the county. Honorable members, we continue with the debate. Honorable Mate.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm very much in support of this bill because as a county, we don't have gold. This is our, can turn out to be our biggest revenue collection if the proper laws, proper regulations are put in place. So, and this bill has taken care of that. So it was very long overdue, and it's very important as an assembly that we have come up with this bill. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Mweni.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm Bendeta Mweni Musyoka, nominated by Wiper. Mine is to say that I just stay around Machakos, that is Kenya, Israel. And when it rains, very little rain, the following morning, the people are down to my river there. And they take every sand which is brought there. And as we talk, my vehicle cannot reach in my house because of those lollies. And when I go just near to them, they feel like beating me. And I don't know even what the executive does, because I have caught them several times to come to there. And when they get a lorry, the following day is released. So I don't know what they are going to do, because I think they are the ones which encourage those people who are carrying our sand. And the people there are paid very little, and even some are just given the money to buy the bank, nothing more. And even the money cannot reach to their house. So I ask the count to be strict and even bring the police to be getting the lorries to be brought to the court. Thank you.
Right, we must have discipline in that process. Honorable Member Kisini, the mover of the motion, can you reply?
Thank you, honorable members, for raising the concerns and for seeing that the bill will be of assistance to our members. I want to say that, yes, it has made controls, and that exploitation, if the bill is passed, is going to end. So, thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to the honorable members.
Thank you, Honorable Kisini. So, honorable members, I now put the question that the Machakos County Sand Harvesting into bracket amendment, close bracket, Bill 2021 into bracket Machakos County Bill number 5 into bracket, close bracket, be now read a second time. As many as of the opinion say aye. As many as of the opinion say aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Mr. Clerk, please proceed and read the short title of the bill.
The Machakos County Sand Harvesting Amendment Bill 2021, Machakos County Bills number 3.
All right. So next order.
Order number 9, Committee of the Whole House, the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, Machakos County Bills number 5.
Thank you.
Okay, members, so that we finish early, let us get started. So I kindly request the clerk to proceed.
Committee of the Whole House and the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, Clause 3.
I propose the question that Clause 3 be part of the bill. Mheshimiwa Mutinda.
Thank you. I move that clause 3 be amended as proposed.
Okay. I propose the question that clause 4, so is it clause 3 be amended as proposed. Okay, now I'll go to class. Okay, I now put the question that clause 4, also clause 3 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say yes. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Okay, I now put the question that clause 4, clause 3 as amended be part of the bill, sorry. As many are as of that opinion say yes.
Ayes.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 4.
Okay, I propose that clause 4 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 4 be part of the bill. As many as of that opinion say yes.
Ayes.
Ayes. Sorry, as many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 5.
I propose the question that the clause 5 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 5 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 5 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 5 as amended be part of the bill. As many are as of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clauses 6 to 9.
I propose the question that clauses 6 to 9 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 6 to 9 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I propose the question. Sorry. Oh, clerk, proceed.
Clause 10.
I propose the question that clause 10 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 10 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 10 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 10 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 10 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 11.
I propose the question that clause 11 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 11 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 11 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the clause 11 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the clause 11 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 12.
I propose the question that clause 12 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 12 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 12 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the clause 12 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. I now put the question that clause 12 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clauses 13 to 17.
I propose the question that clauses 13 to 17 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clauses 13 to 17 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk proceed. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 18.
I propose the question that clause 18 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 18 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that the clause 18 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the clause 18 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 18 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clauses 19 to 25.
I propose the question that clauses 19 to 25 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 19 to 25 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 26.
I propose that clause 26 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 26 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that the clause 25, 26 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the clause 26 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that the clause 26 as amended be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many are as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clauses 27 to 29.
I propose the question that clauses 27 to 29 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 27 to 29 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 2.
I now put the question that clause 2 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 2 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 2 be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Clause 1.
I propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, read the title.
Long title.
I propose the question that the long title of the bill be the long title of the bill. I now put the question that the long title,
I move that the long title be the long title be the long title of the bill.
I propose the question that the long title be amended as proposed. I now put the question that the long title be amended as proposed. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
Short title.
I propose the question that the short title of the bill be the short title of the bill. I now put the question that the short title be the short title of the bill. As many as are of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I wish to thank all the members who are present, and I now ask the chair to move the to move the reporting.
I wish to move the motion that the committee do report its consideration of the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, Machakos County Bills number 5, and its approval thereof with amendments.
I propose the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, Machakos County Bills number 5, and its approval thereof with amendments. I put the question that the committee do report to the House its consideration of the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, Machakos County Bills number 5, and its approval thereof with amendments. As many as are of that opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I wish to thank all the members who have participated in this morning session, and you wait now for the resumption of the House.
right. So I now call the chairperson, the chair of the committee of the whole for the report.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I wish to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, Machakos County Bills number 5, and has approved the same with amendments. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Dete.
I beg.
Honorable Mutinda, you are standing in for Honorable
Betty Zioki, Honorable
proceed,
Betty.
please,
Thank
proceed.
you. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I call upon Honorable Bendeta Mweni to second my motion.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm Bendeta Mweni Musyoka. I stand to second.
And when you've seconded Honorable Mweni, Honorable Mweni, I'm being told that you're supposed to give a short explanation. Is it really you or is it the mover? It should be the mover. Yes, it should be the mover of the motion. And the mover of the motion is Honorable Mutinda on behalf of Betty.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mine is just to thank the House, Honorable Speaker, for this, for the approval. And Madam Speaker, I think I wish to say that this bill will go a long way to helping the people of Machakos County. And I think and hope that the next government, which I tend to believe you'll be part of it, should be ready to implement this law. Madam Speaker, thank you very much. Thank you.
That's a prayer you're doing, and I can as well say amen to the prayer. Honorable members, that is off the record. I now propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. And honorable members, I now put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as of that opinion say aye.
Aye.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. Thank you. The ayes have it. I call upon the clerk to read the long title of the bill. I think I'm just moving a little fast because I want to see this bill working to save our environment and to benefit the people. So, Mr. Clerk, can you proceed to the last order on the order paper?
Order number 11, the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, Machakos County Bills number 5, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 13, third reading by leave of the House.
Right. Can I have the mover? Honorable Mutinda.
Thank
Honorable
you.
Betty.
Yes, thank you. I'm standing for Honorable Betty, our chair. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to standing order number 131, sub-order 2, I wish to move the motion that the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, Machakos County Bills number 5, be now read a third time. I call upon Honorable Bendeta Mweni to second my motion. Thank you.
Honorable Mweni, seconding the motion.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm Bendeta Mweni Musyoka. I stand to second the motion.
Thank you. So, honorable members, I propose the question that the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021, into bracket Machakos County Bills number 5, be now read a third time. Honorable members, I'm inviting you if you have any comments on this bill so that we can proceed to finalize the processing. Any comment? Honorable members. Thank you. Honorable Matei.
Madam Speaker, I first wish to thank the members of this House for burning their midnight oil to make sure that this bill passes. I think it's a very important bill because you'll allow me to say in Kiswahili that mkosa mila ni mtumwa. So we need our young generation to understand where we have come from, and I'm sure that should be able to even help the county, our people, in also making some money out of it, because we'll make sure that we've come up with tourist attractions where people can come and see, study and understand the Kamba culture. So I think it's a very important bill, and it's the high time that we pass it as a house. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Helen Matei. I invite the mover of the motion to reply.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mine is to thank the House for this good job, and I think this will go a long way to supporting the people of Machakos. And Madam Speaker, I think it's important that people keep their culture. And as it is today, it's unfortunate or fortunate, whichever way it comes, that our children are not studying their mother tongues and what in school. But it is also important that we retain that. Even in many these FM stations, we are having challenges with people who have been employed there and they are not able to even explain themselves in Kikamba, and that's where we came from. So it's important that we maintain our culture in all aspects, in the music, all those things, which can also tell our people where we came from and where we are going. Like in my place, Honorable Speaker, where we started these carvings, it's over 100 years now. And people are starting to forget these things, and it's up to us and this house to ensure that we keep our people in the culture and ensure that the culture is in a way or the other helping us this time round. So I thank the House for this good job and hope that, because this House has been passing laws for quite some time, but unfortunately some of the laws have not been implemented. I hope we'll get leaders of goodwill. We'll get, in the coming elections, we get somebody who is ready, a government which is ready to execute and implement the good laws which have been passed by this House. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mutinda. Honorable members, I now put the question that the Machakos County Cultural Heritage Bill 2021 into bracket Machakos County Bills number 5, close bracket, be now read a third time. As many as of the opinion say aye.
Aye.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. So, honorable members, I'll invite the clerk to read the long title of the bill.
An act of the County Assembly of Machakos to provide for the promotion, protection, sustainable exploitation, and enjoyment of culture and cultural heritage in the county, to provide for the participation of people in the cultural life of their choice, to provide for the recognition of the diversity of cultures in the county, to provide for the establishment of the Machakos County Cultural Center and for connected purposes.
Thank you. So, honorable members, there you have now a bill that has provided for the matters of your culture, and the beauty of it is that it should also form a way of creating employment, particularly in the cultural center. So we are going to adjourn at this point. We will resume the sitting today at 2:30. Today being the 11th day? 11th day of May 2022 at 2:30 p.m. Thank you.